Everyone who has a podcast or a talk show is talking about Trump and Elon Musk right now.
Probably, yeah.
So with that in mind, I think that we should
This will be dated.
I think we should probably get involved and talk about Syndey Sweeney's bathtub water scheme. This is in a long line of topics we've discussed.
Yes.
We infamously did a video about poop cookies, which I think still make me want to vomit.
As it should make everybody vomit.
I remember how gross that page was. I don't think that was a video episode, though. That was back in the audio.
It was an audio.
Days.
Yeah, it was an audio ones. Yeah.
This is a person selling, quote, shippable chocolate shit cookies, singles. Purchases will be shipped in the order they're received. Average wait time before shipping will be 4 to 5 weeks due to huge spike in demand and will come with tracking. Buy now to get in line. Shipping to U.S., Canada only. Summertime, when your treats arrive in the mail, throw them in the fridge freezer for a while before taking them out of the vacuum seal package. Then enjoy. Now, this is where things get insane to me. I mean, this is already insane, but I thought this was not real. I have a feeling this is illegal. It has to be, right?
I wonder if it would be falling within the same, I guess legal ramifications as like bathwater. I don't know if there's any. See, the thing is, like, somebody has to actually get a hold of the stuff and check it to see if it actually is what the person is saying it is. Unless, of course, this is something that's just like being sent between two consenting adults. I know, given the subject. I mean, I know.
Health disclaimer. While healthy poop can be used for life-saving medical treatments, such as fecal microbiota transplants, poop is still poop, and I like to do my extreme kinking on the informed side. I'm STD, HIV, HEP, parasite free. Yes, I got tested before selling my poo, an annual testing. I'm currently in a monogamous relationship, and we've both been tested and are clear. I also eat a mostly organic, non-vegetarian diet with lots of veggies and probiotics.
Surprised there would be anything solid.
Please note that while I've done my part to make sure that eating and playing with my poop falls into the realm of reasonably safe, no sex act is 100% risk-free.
Well, no shit.
So, like, this has to be real, right?
Probably.
My eyes are watering. just reading this is giving me like an anxiety attack. Yeah, like this is deep web text document stuff. Some general precautions include freezing poop when you're not enjoying it, and do not eat poop in general when you have cuts or sores in or around your mouth. Don't floss 12 hours before or after eating poo for this reason. So there's that. There was, what else did we do?
We did the one with the lady who was farting into jars and selling it online, only then to have overexerted herself and then be hospitalized as a result of it.
Because she was eating like too much broccoli or something.
Yeah, she was basically eating everything. Like they're like, when they say like, oh, these are the things you should eat, she was like, yeah, I'll eat that, but like 10 times the daily amount, and she just wrecked the inside of her stomach.
Woman who was hospitalized after selling fart jars finds new, much safer career.
OnlyFans?
I mean, this must be the person we talked about the first time. Ugh, I don't know what the
Stephanie Matto. Yep, that's her.
Okay,
that's our Steffi.
She was on 90 Day Fiancé. Took up a lucrative profession selling jars of her own farts on the internet.
Picture's not loading.
Yeah, we got a broken image there.
Come on, we're simple men. We have needs. Load the picture. Oh, but we'll load the ads if we have ads on.
Let's try this one. Okay, there she is.
What would you rate her? What would Brendan's rating system be?
What are we doing? Out of 10?
Yeah, we're doing the classic 4chan 10.
Oh, you Rolling Stone, you can't just right click and copy. Have to. I wish these websites. It's like who are you trying to
bankrupt?
Well, it's like what are you trying to prove by making it difficult for users? All right, I just need to see more pictures than a glamour shot.
All right, there we go. Okay.
Well, this looks tiny here. I don't know. I mean, she's not really my type.
Okay.
Oh, isn't everything little? They're all little baby pictures. Okay, fine. In this picture,
yeah.
I like an 8 or an 8 out of 10.
Okay, I'd say an 8 also. Yeah, good man. Good man. Good man.
I mean, she's
We're on the same page. She's not your type, but you and I are on the same page when it comes to this stuff.
If I saw her, I'd be like, "Oh, that woman's beautiful."
She's
and then if somebody was like, "Oh, she sells her farts. If you want to buy them," I'd be like, 1 out of 10.
Well, now she's a 9 out of 10.
And then for you.
Yes. You got any feet pics to go with them too?
Okay, all right. Let's move on. Let's go to Syndey Sweeney.
She got any feet pics?
Yeah, if they really wanted to appeal to the gooners, they should have her feet poking out here.
Couple little toesies there, just bobbing on top there, rising out of the water like the Hawaiian Islands.
Oh God,
This is where the camera is only.
Everything's getting weird on this episode. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to read this?
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. All right. There we go.
I kind of hold it together, Captain. She's falling apart. Okay. All right.
Action.
All right. Daniel Day-Lewis here. Syndey Sweeney, the actress best known. Okay.
I'll put it. Can I say this?
I've heard her name.
Okay. I thought it was
heard
just
her
me.
name.
Usually,
I've
these
seen some
people.
pictures of her and her tatas.
I have realized on some level, I'm like the anti-gooner because I don't. Or no, not anti-gooner. I'm a total gooner. I'm the anti-simp. I don't know who any of these girls are. I don't know. Yeah. I would never pay money to for any of this.
Yeah, you just know which websites to go to that's got the leaks, and you're good to go. Bada bing, bada bing.
It's like, hey, it's like 3 minutes. I just like in and out. I don't want to like have a conversation with these girls.
You're whatsoever. A hell of a racehorse, by the way.
Well, it's 3 minutes, but then it's like 6 times.
He loves
3 minutes over the course of
his
3
mother
minutes.
Was a mother. His
3 minutes
was a mother.
3 minutes, 6 times at 3 minutes a time in the course of 2 hours, let's say. So,
okay. The actress best known for her roles in Euphoria, Anyone But You, and a host of other buzzy TV shows and movies, okay, is the face of a new bar of soap purportedly made with a special ingredient, her own bathwater.
Oh,
the internet may take quite some time to recover from this news. The product, called Sydney's Bathwater Bliss, in collaboration with Dr. Squatch. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
A men's personal care company that describes itself as using natural ingredients and manly scents, like dirty female bathwater. The address announced the new soap on Instagram, because that's where you go nowadays. These are all hype machines, really. Her caption referenced previous advertisements she had done with Dr. Squatch, saying, quote, "You kept asking about my bathwater after the @Dr. Squatch ad, so we kept it."
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body? Wash.
In a news release, Miss Sweeney said that the requests for her bathwater were weird in the best way. The limited edition bar of soap made with sand, pine bark extract, and a touch of Miss Sweeney's real bathwater, according to the company, will go on sale June 6th. So today, as of our recording.
Whoa.
How timely. Leaning in with the salacious nature of the product, an Instagram post by Dr. Squatch included a provocative description of the soap scent. There's no playbook for turning Syndey Sweeney's actual bathwater into a bar of soap, but that's exactly why we did it. John Luedecke, the Senior Vice President of Global Marketing for Dr. Squatch, said in the company's news release, "We thrive on ideas that make you laugh." Reached by email, Mr. Luedecke said that the company hopes to turn their interest into something positive for customers. Our hope is to create conversations about guys needing to take a closer look at their personal care products and routines, he said.
Do they? Do guys need to take a closer look? Why would
I
they?
think we're doing fine because we've had so many products, like health and beauty aid products geared towards men, come out in the past 20, 25 years. I don't feel like they're like crying out for yet another one to come out and stuff like that. The Dr. Squatch one, I've looked at the price of the bars individually at the store, and I'm like, it's a little rich for my taste. I'll just go and get like the big old dial, variety pack for like 12 bars for $9.
Didn't we talk about the expensive deodorants on an episode?
Yes, we did.
And this is one of them. So a 6-pack is $11 each. So I mean, even buying in bulk, that's not a great price.
No, I just go and get my Arm & Hammer Naturals deodorant for like $2.78 or whatever it goes for Admire and stuff. I'm like, I feel like a lot of the stuff, it's sense and marketing that really comes out. Yeah, but go ahead.
Well, I was just like, so clearly this is just a stupid stunt.
Mm-hmm.
But in theory, they kind of have to, it has to actually be using her bathwater.
From what I've heard, because I think somebody was talking about this on Twitter or something like that. Okay, they even mentioned in the article about Belle Delphine selling bathwater. Yeah, but I don't think she had. I think this is the first time that they're utilizing that as an ingredient in a product of some sort, as opposed to just a standalone amount. Which I believe, didn't she end up losing like a whole bunch of money on doing that stuff after like?
I think it was almost $100,000.
Yeah, some crazy amount on it.
It was because the money was being held by PayPal, and then PayPal decided it was you can't do adult services on PayPal, so they closed her account and kept the money.
You don't have to advertise it though. That's the thing. But I think like from what I've heard, like they do use the bathwater, but it's like a very minuscule amount, and supposedly it was only for like I don't know if these are like limited edition, but I supposedly heard it was only for like a small amount of the bars or something. There's something more to this instead of like, oh, we're gonna ship like 500,000 units. It's more like, well, we're gonna ship like maybe 1,000, and only a certain amount of them are gonna have the actual bathwater in them or something, or
really
something to that regard. This sounds more like it's some product we cooked up with somebody that's basically an Instagram person,
girl,
yeah, some Instagram girl, and she dipped her foot in a bucket of water, or saying, "Oh, it's bath water,"
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is like, what's the
extent?
What's the standard? Like, what is? I want to, it's sort of like when you buy a bottle of Compass box Scotch, it'll say like 30% single malt, 70% single grain. This is from this. It's from this distillery and this distillery, and it has a breakdown. I want to know how much is soap, how much is bath water, how much is, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Especially like how much was this too? Like, I can't find much information.
Yeah, and I think like a lot of these kind of like men's grooming companies, I feel like the prices for some of these products, like we saw there online just now, I just feel that they're a little too extravagant, and guys are like, well, I can get this, this package of 12 bars of soap for this amount, or I can buy this 1 bar of soap for the same amount. It's like,
Okay.
You know,
so
I know
here's-
there's some guys who just buy into this thing.
Here's one thing I will say. At least her bathwater soap was only $8 a pop. 5,000 bars. 5,000 bars that were made available for purchase at $8 a piece. Droplets of water Sweeney bathed in. Droplets.
I wonder, like, did they put her in a... Okay, I wanted them to put her in a hot tub, run it for a while, like half an hour, let her cook and stew in there for a bit, and then just let the water just kind of just, you know, congeal, and then be able to use that.
Okay, so basically, yeah, it's just it, and I don't think that this even qualifies in the same breath as Belle Delphine or Fart Jar Girl.
Yeah.
Because this seems like just a total publicity stunt.
It's a publicity marketing ploy.
It ties into an ad she did before where she was in the bathtub. A bunch of pervy dudes, probably half, 3/4 joking, were like, "Ooh, I want to drink the bathwater."
Yeah.
And then the
I want to
marketing
smell her
department
seat when she gets off of the out of the chair. You know.
it's 90% meme.
Yeah.
And so Dr. Squatch marketing team said, "Oh, let's capitalize on this."
Yeah.
Bathwater, and then it's you know, they said droplets.
Yeah, so probably out of, you know, the entire batch that they used to make those 5,000 bars, they probably got like 2 cups of the bath water. Just poured it in. They're just like, dipshit's not going to know the difference.
Yeah.
How old is she? 27? Okay.
Weird in the best way. 27 years old.
What would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10?
I knew as soon as I heard you say, they do sound like scents that I would be interested in.
Yeah, like
It's
like
like
a
pine tar.
yeah, manly cologne.
Yeah.
It's not pine tar.
It said pine tar. Didn't it say pine tar?
I think it said pine something. I think it was the scent of the soap.
I thought they said it was scented for pine tar.
I wouldn't think pine tar.
No?
It was pine something, but not pine.
Pine tar.
Oh, it is pine tar?
Get off my dick, Alex. Pine tar scented.
Oh, pine tar? Oh, like baseball?
Yeah.
Oh.
Manly. Come on.
Well,
Manly.
I thought they were talking about her particular bar of soap had like a pine something. Okay, fine. Pine tar. We're going to say it's pine tar. We're having too many arguments tonight. We're becoming Trump and Elon now.
You were the fire in my nights, but I just watched you go. Now I'm not living in your world. Darling, I miss you. 本当は口にできないごめんがあるのさ。
Maybe this show would be better if we stopped subsidizing Alex's topics.
My feet fetish.
And then you
Hey
should
man,
be like,
I have a contract
Brendan,
with the U.S. government for feet pics.
No, you should be like Brendan's on the the Asmongold list or something. I'm trying to think of like he was like not Habani. What's his name? Hassan.
Hassan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hassan.
There was incriminating.
Hasabi.
There was incriminating photos of him at an Emiru party.
Yes, exactly. It's me and iDubbbz. I'm on the iDubbbz list. That's what it is. There we go. We got there.
Oh, okay.
Alex is accusing me of being on the iDubbbz list, and I'm threatening to cancel Alex's Culture Doom contract.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Syndey Sweeney soap. I do want to get to the bottom of this, and then we'll call it a night. Because I swear it said pine tar, but if I'm wrong, I'll accept it.
If I win, I'm going to do a podcast with Ethan and his wife. The full circle. Do you know that's how lame this is? Like all the like streamer drama always is just in that one little group of individuals. It's nothing else fun. Keemstar's like, I have nothing else to do. I applied for a job at Burger King.
I have nothing else to do. Okay, so Syndey Sweeney bathwater soap. We were looking. I thought it was like a New York Times article.
I think so.
Epilogue.
Pine bark extract.
Oh,
God
bark
damn
extract.
It. Me.
And joining us tonight is the newest co-host of the HUHC podcast.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to make
my
an appearance on the
defense,
mothership there with Joe Rogan too.
Pine bark, pine
bark.
tar. It's not that far off.
Yeah, that's true. Because like when you said pine tar, I was like thinking like that thing's going to be all over your hands. It's like that's not. You're not going to be able to release that.
It's
soap
just
on.
It's just the scent. It's just the
Yeah,
scent.
just a scent. Yeah.
You
I've
know
never
what
heard anybody refer to it as pine bark extract. It was just.
You know
weird.
what? You know what? What scent I miss? A manly scent from Dove body wash. They had birchwood sap scent, and it was lovely. And now it's gone. So
very sorry to hear.
yeah, and they needed it to be part of the Dove Men collection because
Well, since we're talking about men's hygiene as a side note here too, it's like we were saying, like I feel like the market saturation for like guy stuff is just it's there's too much at this point where it's like if you're just counting Axe and Old Spice, like there's probably just as many scents and types of deodorant for Old Spice at this point as there are flavors of Monster energy drinks.
yeah,
It's just like a wall of stuff. You're like, what am I? 90% of them have got aluminum in it too.
it is funny to me that so many sponsorships on YouTube are like to shave your balls, and soaps and deodorants and razor blades and all
Beard
this stuff.
oils.
It's like beard oils, all of that stuff is like so ubiquitous now on YouTube. I mean, last week's episode, yeah, we were talking about like millennials being hipsters and like metrosexual.
Yeah.
Now it's just like what happened is that just became the standard,
Right.
so that there
Yeah.
isn't. It's men are just expected to put oil
Smell
in
like-
their beards and smell like
Yeah.
birchwood.
Smell like birchwood and have clean skin with an oily pine tar residue. Well, you just mentioned that term, metrosexual. I mean, it's been that's been a long time since we heard that terminology.
That was
I was like, woo, 2000s term.
That was a Fab Five thing.
The
What was that
original
show?
Fab Five.
What was that show called?
Queer Eye.
Queer Eye.
Yeah, for the straight guy. Yeah, the
that-
original Fab Five. All right, not this
Yeah.
crappy Zoomer reboot version they made later on.
It was funny to should I say this? Whatever. It was funny to me that somehow the reboot Fab Five was like gayer than the original Fab Five.
Yes,
If that makes any sense.
no, it does. I feel like it was like yeah, they were trying too hard almost at that point.
Yeah, and I mean like Carson Kelsey?
Carson
Kressley. Like he was the flamboyant one on the original.
Right. Yeah.
And he looked like he'd be like cutting down redwoods.
yeah, using
Next
Dr.
to the
Squatch afterwards.
Yeah,
it was a
next
long
to
day
all
out
of
there
the-
in the woods with the axe.
Next to all of the guys that were in the reboot, I was just like, my God. The old crew was like they're positively straight now compared to this group.
I don't think so.
Stay tuned to next week. We'll be running a promotion for Alex's bathwater in baby jars.
pocket sized.
I don't know. Actually, no. They'll be
Small enough you could take it onto airplanes.
We'll do mayonnaise jars.
Oh, God.
$1 a piece.
$1 a piece.
I mean, what do you want to sell your bathwater for?
I'd go at least 5, maybe. I mean, what's weird is like I don't take baths, so it's like I have to somehow figure out how to collect like dirty shower water, I guess. I think it's a little bit more different for guys.
Well, I mean,
I'd have to take a bath to do that then, obviously.
Yeah, you can it is physically possible. You'd have to get rid of your no slip mat that you've got in there.
But I have kids, I can't do that.
It comes out.
I know, but I probably just keep it in there. I kind of keep
Can't
it
you
in there.
take a bath in your wife's bathroom?
That's the wife's bathroom. She has a different
She won't
slip mat
share-
in there.
She won't.
She has
share
one that
her
looks like
bathroom with you?
small, like river rock. So it like kind of massages your foot and stuff like that.
Well, that's because it's
also got all this girl stuff in there. I don't know. I go in there, I'm just like...
I like how Alex's wife has the adult bathroom and Alex basically is living in a child's...
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us. Your bathroom has the kid's urinal taped to the wall.
It's got the superhero, like the Marvel, like wash sponges. It's got like the little Black Panther, like wash sponge and stuff. It's got Paw Patrol shampoo.
The shower head has a frog attached to it, I think. Yeah.
This is true. All of this is true.
Alex lives... It's like Alex has a private apartment with his two sons, amazing. And Erica retreats to her adult room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm on the hook for having to provide bath water for our fundraiser.
I think people would prefer, if they had to choose between you and me, I think they would much more prefer your bath water and stuff.
I don't think that's
You seem
true
a little
at all.
bit safer. You look like you've had all your shots.
Ironically, you are the one who goes to the doctor every year.
Yeah, and I have to keep rescheduling the
like,
damn thing every 6 months because there's like, oh, he's got this, he's got that, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, do you want us to go to the doctor or not?
20 years.
You probably are healthier than me, too.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Anyway, yeah. Bye, everyone.
Have a good evening. Thanks for watching.